Welcome back to Dirty Digs. Me and Jim got permission to do the house itself is 1713, I believe, and the property itself goes back to the 1600s. But this is the Job Lane House Museum. So everything here is for the museum. Whatever we find is going back to the museum, and they own it all. We're just lending our expertise to see what kind of artifacts we can find for them. So let's see what we can find. All right, so the first hole, I got a mid 70s up to 80, and we get a weedy. So not nearly as old as we want it to be, but a place like this, it's going to have generational drops. A home that's been standing for a couple hundred years. I think this is 1920 something. So, not bad. If there's that, we might find some silvers. Jim just got a nice 89 on the dais too, and it's a whole entire harmonica, just missing the plates on the outside. That's neat. Very cool. All right, it's got this signal. It's like 90 to 93, so let's see what this is. All right, it wasn't a coin or anything, but slightly larger. That's going to be a rosette. Bridal rosette for horse tack. Very cool. All right, just got another mid-70 signal and another weedy. So many weedies. There's got to be some silver in here too. Although I'm interested in coppers and the older stuff, but still neat to find this stuff. All right, Jim's got another somewhat high tone, and he got another harmonica reed. Very cool. Good job. All right, we get another like high 70s, low 80s, and it's another weedy. 3 so far. All right, Jim just found something cool. He's walking up. Oh, wow. Suspender thing?
I don't know. I didn't even look at it yet. Really?
It's a woman's face.
It's like the one that guy showed us a little bit.
Yeah. Check that out, guys. And it had a loop on it in the hole like that. Let's see if I can get some of the dirt off the back. All right, that's good enough. Huh. Maybe a brooch. Maybe a brooch or something like that.
That was right next to it.
Yeah, that probably would have went right on that side.
Oh yeah.
And it would have been a clip just like that.
Huh.
Yeah, so that would have been like that.
Like that.
Yeah. Then there would have been another one on this side.
Yeah. Can't wait to take
Very interesting, yeah.
Put the toothbrush on. That'll look really cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, I got a... Yeah. It's nice and easy.
Oh, she's coming right to life.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that, guys, huh?
Wow. That's a neat piece. Very cool. All right, it's got like a tone that was jumping from like 60s up to 70s. And it's a little tiny mini padlock. The iron rusted off over there. But that's cool. A little tiny one. And right inside there, that's where the skeleton key would have went. Very nice. All right, well, I just got a mid-50s stone right there. And it's a tiny little top to like a powder bottle or something along those lines.
Anything good?
So, yeah, you can see where it would sprinkle out right there. All right, it's got a really deep mid-50s signal. And some sort of drain, or maybe the top of like a salt shaker. Not sure. Interesting. I just got a low 80s tone. And it is an English coin, I think. British, whatever. It is a new penny, it says. I'm sure I've seen them. I just don't remember seeing one like that. It says like 1931 or 81 in that top corner. So, all right, that's cool. All right, it's got like a high 30s, low 40s tone. We finally got an old button. Looks like the top of it's like encrusted in iron almost. But it's definitely some sort of pattern. See if I can get it a little cleaned up and I'll turn you back on. Well, this one's definitely interesting. So I cleaned off the front of it. It's got like a depression like that right there. Then looks like that on the back. So definitely interesting. It almost seems like something would have went in the middle. It's pretty neat. Alright, just got a 60 signal right here. And I got another flat button. Decent size one too. Came out, I started like that. I thought it was a copper, but rang in too low for that. Very cool. Jim just found a really cool lock. Take a look at this thing, guys. Keen cutter. Never seen that before. That's pretty neat. Wow. Nice. I got a really deep high 80s, low 90s tone, and it sounded pretty big, but it was like a good 8 inches down. That's because it was a nice, thick piece of a door hinge or something. Well, I got another high 80s tone, and it was only about 4 inches down. And we get another horse rosette. That's what it looks like it's going to be. Bridal rosette. Another plain one, I think. I'll let it dry out and try giving it a little brush. It looks like there could be a very faint image on there. Huh. Alright, I had like a mid-60s tone. And I popped it out, and what I saw looked like silver. I haven't picked it up yet to see what it is, but I don't know why it would be in the mid-60s. Maybe it was just on edge. Yep. I have a 1940, I guess it's 48. 1948 Roosevelt dime. 90% silver. Nice. Well, Jim was right over there by the tree, and he just tossed this over to me. Look at that. Nice tomback material. Very cool. What did that ring up as?
Okay. 80 something.
80 something on the days too.
That says 88.
88. Nice. All right, Jim just found something cool, nice and fancy. No idea what it is, but It's like a star in the middle. Then it's got just some fancy stuff around the edge. Really can't say what it is or what it isn't, but maybe like a fancy brooch or something. That's pretty cool though. Nice. Hi, welcome back to the Find of the Week, everybody. This week we have Charlie Grimshaw and his War of 1812 era infantry officer's button. Charlie is a longtime detectorist and has been detecting on and off for about 20 years now. Just in the past 6 years, he's really taken the hobby more seriously and gotten out there a lot more. Charlie is lucky enough to live in an area that has a rich history when it comes to the War of 1812, and he found this button in an American War of 1812 encampment that he and his buddy found. The land right now is an overgrown cornfield, I guess. Along with this button, he has found some amazing items, including about 40 or more 1812 era buttons, military buttons, plus more artifacts. Congratulations to Charlie. That button is amazing. It's still got all the silver wash on it and everything. Great find. Now let's get back to the hunt. All right, it's got a mid-60s. And I just flipped it open, and that looks like silver to me. Don't know what it is yet.
Ooh, I'd love to.
But it's very, maybe a half dime. It's hold.
That's a love token. I see text on it on the other side.
There's something there. All right, I'm going to clean this off, and I'll show you guys up.
Right.
There we go.
Find of the day!
This one's in pretty rough shape, but there's enough there for you to see it. 1775. I'm going to say $1 based off the size of this. You can make just a little bit of those pillars there. And the thing in the middle. And it's hold, which is really cool too. I love finding hold coins. I don't know why. But yeah. Spanish silver. And as I was putting the real away, Jim just dug a...
Yeah, because I was upset. I had to go
it's not a
get to work.
suspender clip. I always call them suspender clips
Yeah.
in the things. But this is actually a garter clip.
Oh, that's right. Somebody corrected you on that a little while ago, right?
Yeah, I corrected myself on that in the last video too. Because I always call them pieces of suspender clips, but they're garter clips. Yeah. Very cool. All right, Jim just found this thing. At first, I thought it was a watch winder key, but this is like a little... It's like a little clasp or something right there. With a hole in it, so like something would go through it. And it's fancy as anything. Maybe it's just the type of watch winder key I haven't seen before. But it's the right size and everything. Huh. It's pretty cool. Well, this is pretty cool. I got a mid-30s tone. It was only maybe 2 inches right below this root right here. And I found each one of these separately inside the hole. But you get a pair of really cool cufflinks. And that right there is where it would have attached to the other side. Sadly, it broke, but it's just a really neat pair of cufflinks, and it's awesome that I was able to find both sides. Very cool. All right, I just got a mid-30s signal, and this popped out. I don't know what it is. Could be the front of a two-piece button. It's all iron under there. And just this weird pattern on the front. Interesting. All right, I'm right over at the front of the house. And I just got like a mid to high 60s tone. Just a few inches down. I found something pretty cool. Take a look at that. It's It's missing one of those stones. And I believe... Come on. It's really windy. Yep, 925. So it's sterling. Let's see if I can get that in the light. It's a pretty piece. Nice. I just cleaned it up a little bit more, so you can see some more detail on it. That one on the right hand side, that's long gone. That piece is all misshapen and everything. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I don't even know what it would have been. There's no like clasp or anything for like a necklace to go through. Very cool. Alright, it's got like a low 70s tone. I wasn't expecting a button. Still see it's got a little bit of gilt left on there with some pattern. Not a whole lot left, but nice. The front of it's just plain, nothing left to it. Alright, I just got a mid-40s tone. I got a really neat 2-hole button. Plenty of gold gilt left. It's super windy. It's getting windier and windier as the day goes on. We're going to be taking off pretty soon, but I'm going to do this little area right here before we leave and then take off. Alright, it's got a mid-50s, 60s tone. And I just pulled up a crushed up thimble. Looks like it's silver. Feels a little light though. It could be aluminum. But it definitely has that nice silvery look to it. Very cool. Alright, it's got a mid-90s tone. And underneath that huge root right there was this guy. Got a pocket watch. It's got the full bezel. I doubt it has the face to it or anything. Underneath this. No, I can already feel it. It's just the going to the innards. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. I'm sure they're going to be psyched to have this in their little box they want to put out there. Cool. Alright, I cleaned it up a little bit. Nothing there. Over here, there are some numbers on it. Maybe a date. So I'm going to see if I can like zoom in on those later and see if I can find out the manufacturer or something. But that's pretty neat. I just got the back of another pocket watch, possibly, or pendant, or something. Look at the detail. Nice floral design with some wavy stuff. I'm not sure if it's a pocket watch or what, but you have a hinge right here and like a little hangy thing right there. But this just seems kind of thick and bowl-shaped for a pocket watch back. But it could be, who knows. It's neat and fancy, that's all I know. Jim just walked up to me, and he got the first ox knob of the day. Very cool. Yeah, this would just sit right on top of the point of the oxen horn. It made him a little bit easier to work with and safer for us. Alright, it's got the mid-20 signal. And I got the bottom piece of a suspender clip. It says Shirley President, I believe. So it's the President Suspender Clip Company. Yep. There's a part that would have clasped down on it. Very cool. All right, we are definitely taking off, guys. Um, this is our haul for the day. We got plenty of stuff for them. Just finished taking pictures and everything for the people who run the place. It's owned by the town. But all that stuff, I'm not going to go through like each individual piece, but I'll show you a couple of the cool ones. Like this one that Jim found. Still not 100% sure what that is. Some sort of buckle or brooch. That's really neat. And the crotal bell. Those are always awesome to find. Nice and complete. Got the harmonica, the reed. There's some of the clad that I got. Bunch of the buttons, Wheaties. You got the Rosie, the $1, that silver piece of jewelry. Yep. Not too bad for a handful of hours today.